Happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Welcome back to Thursday. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another ARK Survival Ascended, Survival of the Dumbest stream. Holy crap. We're getting ready for some stuff tonight. Let's see. Make sure I got everything going here. Hope you guys have had a fantastic Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Absolutely thrilled that tomorrow's Friday. We're picking back up ARK where we left off, which I don't even know where we left off. So we're going to figure that out together. And we're going to hop on Valguro. Don't think the dinos have starved. Hopefully not. I fed them two days ago. So we're going to see if we can get us a Rexeseses or two tonight. That's our goal. Oh, my last death marker's still outside. That's right. That's an interesting story. So 2 days ago, I logged on the server to gather some berries to fill the trough. And went down by the old base location on the beach. Got my broken armor in my inventory. Took the low-level RG with me. Went and landed on the beach and just started gathering up just a small amount of berries just to throw in the trough. Out of nowhere, got attacked by a level 145 aloe. Got killed. The low-level RG here was fighting the aloe. Thank God he was on neutral. And I died and spawned back in at the beach. And immediately ran over to the, man, what am I trying to do here? Get rid of that death marker. I ran over to the cryo fridge and grabbed our high-level Rex, ran outside, unpotted him, jumped on him, ran down to the beach, and promptly munched that level 145. And it looks like the base has ran out of power. So we need to get some gasolines here. This is what happens when you don't play ARK for 3 or 4 days. All right, we've paid the power bill. What do we need here? Oils, right? Oh, you know what? That's right. You guys okay? There's gonna be a lot of oil in there, man. Oh, you know what? We never moved the forges over here, did we? Ooh, that's right. That's right. Please forgot about that. I've got to fix my freaking underwears. Yeah, I'll munch my underwear. Probably didn't taste very good. There we go. Underwear restored. Because when that aloe grabbed me out of nowhere, I'm sure I soiled those underwear. All right, let's go down to the beach and grab let's grab our forges. It's been a couple of days since we played ARK. I was having some fun. Purple turtle. 7 days was fun to get started on again. But man, I'll tell you, it's Space Engineers last night. I streamed that for 6 hours. I had an absolute blast on that. Had an absolute blast. I got all this metal. We gotta cook that down. Holy crap. I forgot all this metal was in here. Oh my god. See, this is what happens. This is what happens when I don't pay attention to what the hell I'm doing. Which is pretty much all the time. Alright, let's get this metal back up here. Try and get the forges consolidated. We'll go ahead and leave one there cooking down that metal. We're not going to try and move all that metal. We got, looks like 6 people watching and no one has said anything in chat. Can somebody just do me a favor and just wave in chat or say hi or whatever you want to do? Just anything so I know chat actually, chat's actually working. Because we did have that issue before where I sat here for an hour and a half, I think. Or maybe it was an hour on stream. I was wondering why no one was talking. Like, really awkward. And the OBS chat module wasn't working. So people were chatting away and thinking I was ignoring them. Okay, so we got all that gas out of there. Let me go over and make sure YouTube chat's working. Because I can see some people's hears. I just don't see any chat activity. I'm just going to wave to myself. Okay, it popped up on OBS. Thank you, Cletus. You're welcome. Yeah, we're going to see if we can move our big taming pin over closer to where the Rexes are tonight. I think we've got, unless we get some fantastic color aloes, I think we've got enough aloes to breed up. Still got 2 lights hanging in midair up here. I don't even know how to get them down. I mean, I'll take some of this to make gunpowder with. I'm going to consolidate, man, I can't even talk, sorry. I'm going to consolidate all this metal into one forge here. Leave all that gunpowder. We'll take 10 stacks of gunpowder. Charcoal, leave all that charcoal. We'll take 10 stacks back with us. Because there's still a couple things we got to do to this base. We've got to get a greenhouse reestablished. Come on, man, just land. I probably need to put a hatch in the floor so we can just fly down through the hatch. Man. We'll cut down a couple of stacks of wood. Get that in the third forge and just let that cook down. Just let it cook down in place. Yeah, man, I guess I'm going to lose my voice. Last couple of days. It's been screwy. Yeah, I was right here collecting berries with the RG. And out of nowhere, man, that, I mean, the RG wasn't collecting berries. I flew him down here. I was just going to collect, you know, half a stack of berries by hand. Just to pitch in the trough because everybody's food indicator was good. I was just going to top them off. And out of nowhere, man, that aloe pounced on me, and I think in 2 bites I was gone. And thank God, in the middle of the fight, you know, I of course I panicked when it happened, but this RG was on neutral and not on passive. If he was on passive, he would have been dead. But he was fighting. He was standing up for himself. By the time I got back, I think he was down to about... He lost maybe a quarter of his health. That's a nice thing about where I moved the base to at the top of the hill, that there's a pathway right down there to the beach. So as soon as I was on the back of the Rex, I came down here and Rex munched the hell out of that aloe. All right, so we're gonna let that one cook. We're still gonna move all these base pieces up, but we're not worried about that right now. So, Rexes. We're on the hunt for Rexeseses. We looked last stream. Didn't see anything good. I think there was a blue colored. It was pretty cool. He had like a blue underbelly. But he was like level 58. So that area around the base, I'm actually going to have some dinos in that area that are just free roaming to keep control over that area. So I don't want low level dinos. I'll probably put a pack of aloes out there and probably a Rex or two. Oh, somebody building a cave here. Building a ramp. Look at this. Uh-huh. I ain't gonna ruin it for him. Leave him alone. I'm gonna leave him alone. Ain't gonna bug him. Jeez. Mr. Jeff, how are you, buddy? That might be Mr. Jeff's ramp into the falls, now that I think about it. And I'm not seeing any Rexes over here again, which is strange. This place is normally packed with Allos and Rexes, and I'm not seeing either. Just home from work? Make any good pizzas today? We had Donato's pizza today. It's pretty good. We haven't had Donato's in a while. Man, there's no Allos over here. There's no Rexes again. Yeah, but there was some over here, man. I mean, they were over here quite a bit, munching on everything. And now that I'm over here, wait, is that an Allo or a Rex? It might be an Allo. An Allo. Oh, look at the Ghost Rex. Look at the Ghost Rex. Zomdodo. Zomdodo. Leave him alone, you mean ghost. Well, yeah, I got the ectoplasm gun. I'm not too worried about the ghost skins. I mean, I know they're all collectibles. Well, I did not see. I know there's Rexes over by the green ob, so I guess I'm gonna have to worry about getting them over there, man. Yeah, so I mean, if I can't find Rexes, I'd like to get a couple of Carnos. I think those are primarily in the redwoods. Because we got Jeffafa, but he's a low-level Carno. If I stuck him out there, he'd get slaughtered. All right, well. Oh, Jeffify, yeah, he's doing good. He's in cryo right now, but he's been a good boy. Yeah, across there I would have to set up a taming pen up on that plateau opposite side. Yeah, Jeffify's just, he's low level. I think he's level 67 maybe. He's probably got a couple levels from being in cryo. I mean, I got shit I got to get bred up. Like I've got RG eggs I got to hatch. I got babies I got to grow. Oh. Oh, you know what? The power being out, all the meat spoiled. Oh, I bet the eggs spoiled as well. I didn't think about that. I must... All right, well, there's still... These are the RG eggs that were close to hatching. I'm not worried about the level 20 Deinonychus egg again. There's the terror bird I need to hatch. I think that was the... Yeah, those are the 4 eggs we have. The other ones are not. Okay. All right. Cryo balls. Cryo balls. Do we have enough cryo balls to hold 2 baby RGs? Satchel. Get satchel. Satchel. We got one spare cryo ball. Hannibal. So Hannibal's in a... Hannibal can come out. Who can surrender? And we can pull the Oviraptor back out, right? He was just... He's on passive still. Damn, he snatched up them eggs quick. Oh my god, look at the levels he's got. I have no idea what to even do with his levels. All right, so that frees up a second ball. So I've got room for the 2 RG eggs now, so let's get those guys hatched before we end up losing them, because that's the one Satchel came over and traveled over here specifically to mate the RG so I'd have an egg, and I don't want that to... I don't want to do that. And the other one was the low level one I mated by accident. So let's go ahead and get those done. Oh, what the hell did you pick them up for? What am I supposed to do? He picked them up. You just focus on unfertilized eggs right now. Jerkweed. He's like, my eggs. And he's only got like 15 minutes. Jeff said he's more of the team mascot. Yeah. Yeah, he's good though, man. Jeff of Oz, when I've needed him, when he's had to deal with shit, he's dealt with it. He got into one serious fight, and he got down to about 30% health, if I remember correctly, but he kicked ass. All right, so we're hatching those eggs. We got 15 minutes, but in that 15-minute time, I need meats. So we're going to take out the H-man. Nasty rainy, so I'm going to adjust the gamma so it's a little bit better for people to watch. I need a bunch of raw meat. This happened to me the other day as well. I think I even mentioned it when I logged on to collect meat off stream. There were no dinos. In the places where it was packed with dinos, there was nothing. Do we even care about these guys? They're so freaking annoying. Go ahead, come on, bring it on. I know I killed your friend. Little baby gonna run away. I'm not gonna chase the baby. It's not worth it. Hannibal's inserted his head up the Bronto's rectum. Damn Stegos always take forever to fight. What level is this guy? 25. I need another Rex like Hannibal. But this trail right here, if you make a left off the beach, it goes right up to the base. Is this area right here around this base? I think I'm going to put a dino gate right here. And I think I'm going to put a dino gate up there. They can still walk in through there. This is the area where I have the aloe pin. You can see it right there. But there's a shelf here. You can't really walk up it. Once you jump down it, I think you're down there. There'll still be stuff spawn up here, but if I just have a small pack of aloes and a Rex up here, I think I'll be fine. Because I know raptors spawn in here. I know trikes spawn in here. Actually, Hannibal, I'm gonna leave that with you, bud, and give you something to eat. I don't think that prime is going to last, so I'm just going to cook it. I'm just going to cook it. Cook it up like some barbecue ribs. Not worried about the watching the stuff. The mutagen ooze. Yeah. Seven minutes on the eggs. 7 minutes on the egg timer. I need to figure out where I'm going to put the greenhouse at for this place. Yep, he's on neutral. Right, so we got some Rexeseses. Hannibal. He's just looking. Yeah, we had this problem the other night. I need to put a ramp there. We got meats. Oh God, we let go of me. Quit shitting on my head. And stone ramp. I don't know if we have pieces left. I just don't know if we have any ramps. I mean, I guess I can use metal ramps. They don't have to be stone. I don't know what I got. Yeah, we got. So one? Do we only need one? No, we need two. Oh. Ugh. Three minutes on the eggs. 3 minutes. Yeah, we'll replace that with stone at some point probably, but now I just need to be able to get the dinos up in here. Rest of that is junk. Junk, junk, junk. Two minutes. 2-minute warning. That's why I have to get you back over here, bud. We'll have to go back to that place we were at when we got the other Rexes and see if we can get us a second Rex. I don't know. Did you ever get you a breeding pair of Rexes? Between the two of us, we need to come up with a breeding pair so we can pop out some Agases. Because Hannibal, I've got a male. I don't think you have a female, do you? Yeah, we both have males. So we need to find us a couple of females. "30-second alarm." Oh, my nose is itching. Yay, baby 167. Come on. My God, come on. Take your stack of meat. Baby 153. Take your stack of meat. Let's get rid of the... I know it's going to be darker for you guys. No, he's not bad. The coloration on him's not bad at all. A 153 and a 157. So they didn't turn out bad, even the... You know, just above max level. So he could have been higher, so we sort of got shafted on him. This is the one that Satchel came over. We bred 2 high-level dinos and got a 153 from it, which kind of seed. On mating, I don't even know how I turned it on by accident, and she popped out an egg that wasn't intended, so we hatched it, and it turned out to be the higher of the 2. So yeah. All right, well, so we got those hatched. We got food on them. Turn the gamut back up so it's a little bit more visible for you guys. Yeah, his colors, this is what the ones upstairs look like. They're like kind of... That looks more like its parents. This one's got, I think Satchel said his is green. This one's got green and red in it. We really don't have any great colored looking RGs. I honestly don't even know if we're gonna... If I had a breeding pair, I would... Honestly, I'd probably discard these and go again. I see we have a batch of dropped frames, so let me just make sure that they freaking stream is still live. Yeah, it looks like it's all right. All right. And then who do we still have? So this is dinos we're not really breeding or raising. This one, this cryo fridge is stuff that we're breeding and raising. Mammoth that we got to raise. Cannot transfer to Valguero. What? Wasn't it working the other night, Satch? When you were over here, right? Got a bunch of allosaurs we got to raise. Oh, there's been updates. Shit, did they break it again in an update? Oi, 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 oi. Wildcard's gonna, man, they're gonna kill me. You're node bound. Are you stuck? Or it just won't let you transfer? Is your character stuck now? I guess is what I'm asking. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, but you're not stuck. You got your character back. You're just still on the island, but your character's playable, is my question. It's just not letting you transfer out. I don't know, my friend. They freaking kill me with this shit. Everything was fine after the last update, and then they do this update, and now everything's broke again. Someone on Val, yeah, I saw somebody else here. Well, I can't, Yeah, we'll have to test it to see if you can transfer internode. Like, can you Oh, we got a Rex out, our Raptor outside. Can you transfer to a server on the same cluster node is the question. Hello, Raptor. What are you running from? All right. So we put the RGs up. Yeah, I don't get what they do when they release these updates and it breaks transfers on a cluster. Then you have to shut down both sides of the cluster, update both of them. And typically that fixes transfers, but I don't get it. Don't get it, don't get it, don't get it. Satchel, have you transferred to any maps on that side? Like if you transferred from the island to the center as an example? Have you been over to the center? Because this is what broke transfers before. This is how it was broke. You couldn't transfer between the two node servers. Like you couldn't go from the island to Valguero, but you could go from the island to center. They were on the same server. And then once we updated both sides of the cluster to the new, that was the first update, it broke it. The second update fixed it. And then you were able to transfer over to Valguero and everything was fine. And now they've released another update. You've updated your client and now transfers are broke again. So dude, I don't know. Waiting for daylight and I'm waiting for the weather to stop for us to... Well, I guess we could go disassemble that pin. Because that's what we're going to fly over to try and get us a wreck. So I guess we can go in and start disassembling it, right? Just assume from now on that all updates break trans. Yeah, apparently that's pretty much par for the course, man. That's why that one player, the console player, got mad and left. Because his character couldn't transfer. And he was mad at me. And it was working. I mean, for PC players, it was working. You were transferring back and forth. And I tried to explain to him that, it's working. But, I mean, I understand his frustration. I'm not blaming the guy. He just wanted to play the game, and but then Jeff told me, like the day after the guy left, Jeff told me that they had borked console players completely, even unofficial. So it was whatever they did, and then they released an update, which I assume fixed it. The guy had already left, so I don't even know if it was working for console players. Well, we got an aloe out there. Okay, we got the top level of walls down. My plan was to get Satchel over here, and then we'd take it apart, fly the pieces over together, and start taming up the Rexeseses. So Satchel, does it allow you to transfer, but when you go to Valguro, your character's not there, or it won't even let you do the transfer? Because there's two things that have been happening. One is you would transfer, you'd go to the new server, and your character wouldn't be there to download. But then there was another issue where you'd go up to wherever to transfer, and it wouldn't even let you initiate the transfer. It lets you go all the way through, and your character's just not there. Oy. All right. So basically what happens is you transfer, you log off, you log on to Valguro, you go to download, and your character's not there. So then you log off, you go back to the island, you download, and your character is there, and then you just play. Okay. Yeah, that's what they borked before. That's what was happening. So my guess is I've got to get this. I got to update both of the servers or something they've released to fix it, because there's been two small updates. I bet the second one fixes it. The first one broke it. So we updated our clients, but not the servers, because it wasn't a server release. So and I'd go do it if I knew who the other player was on the Valguro, so I could tell them to log off, because it's real quick to update the servers. But, oh well. All right, let me park this guy real quick. There's a bone alpha raptor over here. That Hannibal's gonna have to take care of. I really don't even care about killing this guy, but the aggro started now, so. All right. Well, that's over with. Oh, damn. Multiple good crossbows. Good pick. Bunch of meat that I'll leave with, I guess we can cook up a bunch of that, right? Bunch of leather. Not worried about the damn bones. Hannibal's a beast, man. He's an absolute beast. This is why I need a second one of him. All right, we got that done. I didn't even look to see how many levels Hannibal got. I don't even think I have any spark powder in the preserving bin. Because that's where I have the other ghost thing. Oh, it's already gone. Yeah. It already rotted. That's alright. Hannibal, buddy, what did you get out of that? One level. He's so proud of himself. Satchel says, Satchel, is there no one else on any of the other nodes? Is it just Valguro that they're on? Do you know that? Because I can update your side if nobody's on it. I just can't update my side, the Valguro side, if the other player's on here, because I don't want to blow him up. Center Island Extinction on Ragnarok. Sorry guys, I got to get this fixed because part of what I was planning on doing with the Rexes and everything involves Satchel, and he can't get over here because of the last ARK update. I didn't even think to check this. I should have checked it. I should have had you try and transfer before stream, but I'm sorry. Oh, I know you were at the store. I don't mean like immediately before the stream. I mean like we should have tested this yesterday or something is what I meant. That's what I meant. All right, yours is in the process of updating, buddy. Yeah, I just meant we should have tested this beforehand, or have you come over before stream or whatever, so we catch it beforehand. But it was working. It was working fine. You were back and forth. What, two streams ago? You were back and forth multiple times, so Am I hungry? No. Impossible. Yeah, keep an eye on the server if you don't mind, Satchel. If that other individual logs off, yell so I can go ahead. I'll take a break, and it takes about 5 minutes to update the server because it completely updates everything. Oh, it's just me now. All right. Person logged. All right. Because I don't know if they watch stream. I don't know if that was I don't know who that was. So let's get your site updated first. Let that finish. We'll make sure it works. I'll have you log on, and once you get back on, then I'll take a stream break, and we'll get my site updated, and we'll see if that fixes the issue for you. What was I gonna go do? Or I was on my way to do something when you told me it wasn't working, and I don't remember now what it was. I know I started taking the pin down. There was an aloe outside the pin, so I couldn't take the walls completely down. Because he would have ate my burb. And things over here look calm at the moment. The doed's fine. Got this stupid mouser. Too bad when you throw those things in the water, they don't rust. That would greatly simplify everything, you know? So all you have to do is pick them up, drop them in the water. No longer a problem. No problemo. Now, at some point here, this is all going to come crashing down on me. And I'm going to be overweight. There's going to be 37 aloes outside of the gate. Okay, let's all right, I think we got that down. I think we got all those pieces. God, I hate when you get stuck inside the bird. Sorry for jerking my mouse around. All right, Satchel, the update is done, sir. It automatically restarted all 4 of the maps on that side. So it takes about 2 minutes before them to become visible. So give it about 2 minutes and you should see them, and then you can log on and test. When you look at them, just make sure the server version matches your client version now, if you don't mind. And that's how long, what was it, maybe 4 or 5 minutes? That's how long it takes to update them. All right, we got that pin tore down. Let's go grab more of the metal off the beach. Yeah, I'm just doing maintenance stuff, guys, until we get this fixed and get, see if we can get Satchel over here, and then we're going to go do the whole Rex hunt thing. Yeah, it's going to take a while to cook all that down, huh? Go ahead and move this one. You should be able to see the servers at this point, Satchel. No? All right, we'll check them here in a second. I'll check them in a second. Yeah, it shows that they've been up for 3 minutes, so. Yeah, it takes, because it has to, once the server starts, it updates. So it takes a little bit extra because it has to update everything when the server starts. So they'll come up slow, but they'll come up. I know it's a pain, man. I get it. All right, you know what the other thing we meant to check is how much oil these guys got on them. 27. That's it. That's it. The hell you guys been doing over here? Four? That's not going to work, my friends. Can move now. It's like, let me out, man. You're on? Okay. And everything looks, just make sure everything looks okay to you. If you don't mind. I'm dehydrated. That's right. I gotta get water up here. All seems well. All right. And the server shows the updated version. All right, so let me all right, so guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take a short break. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna get this fixed on our side. So I'm gonna log off. Just hang tight as I get it up. It takes about 5 minutes for the server to update. So whatever they've done, they released a client update a couple of days ago. We haven't tried a server transfer since because we were streaming other games. And apparently that client mismatch from the server code broke transfers. So Satchel can't get over here. So let me verify that indeed no one is on the server with me, so I don't crash anybody. Nope. All right. Sorry, guys. I know you didn't want to get pulled into the middle of this for stream, but the whole stream was about Rex taming. So if he can't get over here for us to do this, what we had planned, then sort of throws the whole thing out the window. So hang tight. Go take a potty break. Go get a drink. Worst case, Satchel will go back to I'll go back to streaming Space Engineers. That was fun last night. I had a freaking blast doing that. I think that's the most fun I've ever had playing that game. If you guys have not played Space Engineers or have never played it, go get that game. If you're into crafting games, it's more crafting than survival, but it used to be 90% crafting and 5% survival. And they've really, really balanced it to the point where it's actually a challenge to survive now. They've got a ton of mods for the game, so you can pull in NPCs to fight. And I guess this month they're supposed to release Space Engineers 2, which is going to make it even better. So we'll see how that goes. So we're in the process of updating our server. It's just going to take a few minutes. Old reliable ARK, you tab out of it. They cut off the music. Yeah, and Satchel, if this doesn't fix it, bud, we'll have to fix it off stream. We'll just have to figure out what it is. Last time I don't know what the hell they did to it. Everything was working great. They did the 7.74.5 update, and it broke transfers. So I don't know what it was. But once we got the servers updated to 7.4.5 on both sides, transfers started working again. Everything was fine. And now seems with the 7.4.28. I've got it backwards. 7.4.5 is the new one. 7.4.28 is the old one. But so between that update, they broke it. Is that right? Huh? What? The old version was 7.4.5. The new version is 7.4.28. They went back a rev? Yeah. Yeah, the old server version was 7.4.5. I don't know what the hell they did. Oh. Update's almost done. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it to BRB for a couple minutes, folks. And I'm going to go grab a drink. And by the time I get back, it should be close to being done. So give me a second. I'll be right back, and we'll see if this fixes the transfer issue. Hang tight. All right, I am back. It's almost done. It's in the process of wrapping up the Steam update. Thatcher said like and sub to help the update install faster. No, we had like 18 people watching. It's down to 9. Everybody got mad and left. I'm sorry, guys. On the bright side, I have mini Snickers to eat. Yeah, I'm hungry, all right. Come on, update. All right, it has just restarted all 4 nodes. Takes about 2 minutes for them to show up or start to show up. Oy, 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 oy. I wish they had a way to test this crap. Because you you can't have more than one character on a server because they're keyed to your Steam ID, or else you could create a test player that, you know, when they did updates, you could test transfer it back and forth, but you can't do that. And if you use your main character, and if there's a problem, which with wildcard happens a lot, and your character gets stuck, you can't even play the game. So I'll let you guys see what I'm seeing. It ain't no big deal. It's just we're waiting for, as you can see, the 74.28. But it's funny, the old version was 74.5, which is higher than 74.28. So they actually went back a rev. I'm not sure what the hell they're doing. But the old server code and the old client were 74.5. So we're just waiting for the 4 servers, Valguero, Estrellos, Aberration, and Scorched Earth, to show up in the list. They went back 2 revs? Holy shit. Maybe that's why they did it. Maybe that's the 74.5 maybe is what broke everything, so they just went back. So the way the cluster's set up, just making conversation, you can see the 4 servers that are online: Ragnarok, Center, Extinction, and Island. Those 4 are on one server. The other 4, Valguero, Estrellos, Aberration, and Scorched Earth, are on the second server. The 2 servers are in the cluster together. And the transfer between the Island and Valguero, you're actually moving from one server to the other. So if that process is broke, players can't move between the 2. And that's whatever the hell they did, it broke that process. So the servers are still coming up. They're on their way. Look like Scorched Earth is on its way up first. They went back 2 revs, huh? Yep, Scorched Earth is here. It's back up. Valkyro, Estrellos, Aberration are next. We'll log back on once Val comes online. I think Aberration typically is next, then Valkyro. There's Aberration. Can't believe they went back 2 revs, man. I wonder what that's about. I hope they didn't break a bunch of crap. Okay, Valgyro's back. Let's see if we can get on. Downloading, updating 1 mod. Oh, God. Satchel, did you get stuck at this mod loading screen or updating screen? Holy shit. Oh, it rolled back. Son of a bitch, it rolled back. That means... Yeah, it rolled it back. I don't remember. Does that mean, did that pin get taken down? Do I have to go take the pin down again? Oh, man. Yeah, the pin's still up. Son of a bitch. Let me go look. Come on. That means where I killed that... No, the pin's gone. Yeah, the pin's gone. Okay, so that must have been before I picked up the the forges, the last forge. Because I was like, oh my god, that means that I got those couple of good crossbows. I didn't get them anymore. Oh yeah, I gotta take you down there. Damn it. Well, I can hear Hannibal voicing his displeasure outside. He's very upset. Yeah, because we started gas, and that's... My lord, my lord, my lord. Remember we went over with these guys. So much fertilizer here, man. I mean, who would use all this fertilizer? There should be an option to tell it, focus on oil. You know, don't make fertilizer. You cannot transfer. The same thing, man. Oy, 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 oy. All right. CTG Smiley, hey, how are you? Same exact thing, all right. All right, so don't know how he got a bunch of berries, but so Satchel, it's the same thing, buddy. They so it looks like it looks like it works. It lets you transfer, and then you have 23 subscribers on your YouTube channel. Good job, man. So it looks like it lets you transfer. Then when you go to the other side, it's not there to download. Well, I'm trying to figure out what we can do to... So are you back on the island? Did you already come back? Or is it still sitting there? Like, are you still mid-transfer? All right, do me a favor and try your transfer again, bud. And but don't go back to the island if it doesn't work. I just want to see where it's getting stuck at. So if it's an easy fix, we can get it fixed for this stream. I'm sorry, everybody. Thank you for your patience. Worst case, we'll just delay the Rex hunt, and I'll have to figure out what else to do tonight, because this was my grand plan for tonight's stream. I really didn't have a backup idea because I had no reason to believe transfers weren't working. Come on, birdie. Birdie, the world's falling apart pretty much, Charles. Yeah, the server transfers were working fine. You know, last time Satchel came over, brought dinos, brought his bird to breed, transferred back home, everything was fine. They updated the server, or did a release, the client's updated. Now transfers are borked, so he can't get over here. So it's going to have broken the transfers for the whole cluster, so nobody will be able to transfer around. So, all right. So everything else, I think, is we got the forges moved. At least on my side, 3 out of the 4 boxes I need to make. These are your Christmas present boxes. Is that what you're referring to? Yeah, good job, man. All right. So I guess when the beetles are overweight, they stop producing like oil and stuff, because they're collecting up more poop. But oh, that's great. Wrong door. You need more dinos in range? What? What does that mean? I need more dinos in range. Oh, for the beetles. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? It's it. Satchel's gone off the deep end. Gonna make a meat run. So I got our Rex pin pulled down. Well, it's a taming pin. It was for Rexes, but we ended up using it for Allos. I mean, that might be what I do as a backup. I might just start taming up a bunch of not taming, breeding up the Allos. So sorry. I killed something. Stepped on it. An egg floating in the air. Oh, look at that green PT. Come on, get out of the trees, man. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Looks like green and orange. Yep. Halloweeny colors. Oh, there's two of you. You guys want to fight unfair. Oh. Transferring now. So you mean it works or you're attempting? Okay. Give me a minute. Let me get him back home and I'll take a look at it because I think I see where they borked it. Let me get him back home. Doo-dee-doo. Come on, get off of him. Tell you what, he's fantastic as a meat runner. Sure, there's dinos that are better, but he brings home the bacon. All right, let me go over and look at this. See if I can get this fixed real quick. Otherwise, we'll figure out what else we're gonna do. It's going for an, oh yeah, the last time the dinosaurs created problems, God sent a meteor to wipe them out. Yeah, well, I might hit the server with a frying pan. That'd be the equivalent, right? Sorry, I know everything's quiet. It's freaking ARK when you tab out of it. Okay, go ahead and repair the island, man. I'll just don't go far because I'll probably have you tested here in a second. All right, Satchel, go ahead and test it, bud, if you can. Me thinks it might be worky work now. Heading right back to the yeah. Yeah, I was beating on the keyboard when you said you were going to leave, so to give you guys the technical details, that not like you care, but when they updated the files, the second cluster node no longer had permission to access the shared cluster directory on the primary node. So it couldn't see, it can't see the transfer files. So now that it does, I'm hoping that's what fixes it. So during the update, they borked the files. Hopefully this fixes it. Well, no, because Satchel's going to appear here in a minute in pink and purple bikini. Charles said, what? A few weeks ago, I watched a TV show called Preacher, made by Seth Rogen. In one episode, they show what dinosaurs did to piss off God. What? Charles, I don't know what kind of stuff you guys smoke in Canada, man, but I think you need to cut back on it. I think you need to cut back on it, sir, to a great extent. Thatcher, you giving it a try again there, bud? Almost a green ob again. Again. That's all right. If you make it over here, don't worry. I'll give you bus fare to go back home. See, if it were Charles, he'd put a bologna and cheese sandwich in an old dirty sandwich bag and just point which way to walk. Posted the scene on Discord. Well, okay then. Oh boy. Attempting transfer. That sounds horrible. That sounds like you're stepping into some kind of a molecular transfer chamber. Denied? Denied mean, what does denied mean? Is that a different error? You actually got denied? Or is that you saying you couldn't do it? I don't know what that means. Same thing, huh? Okay, don't leave yet. Yeah. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to... Wait, what? Why is that broke? Oh, from the raptor attack the other day. Respawning and flying back. That water tank outside must have water in it, because when I drink, when I fill, it's not going down, so I must be filling it from... The tank must have caught water. He's got a level. Make it a little bit more dangerous. All right, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and... I think I'm going to go ahead and get the stream wrapped up early, because I don't want to hold everybody hostage trying to do this. And we can't really progress with what we're trying to do, because some of the stuff we want to do on stream is going to require Satchel to be over here. So I got to get this fixed. I don't know what they borked. But I'm going to see if Satchel will hang around and jump on comms with me, and then we'll... off stream we'll get it fixed, and then we'll just pick it back up tomorrow. We'll get it fixed tonight, we'll pick it back up tomorrow, and we'll figure out what to do and see if we can... If you guys watch us snatch up some more T-Rexes. So Satchel, hang tight, bud. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up so everybody's not hanging here just waiting. But everybody, I apologize, but thanks for hanging out with me. I will be back. I might even be back later tonight. So if we get this working in short order, I might just restart the stream. And not that I expect everybody to come back, but you might be getting a second notice that we pop back up. Otherwise, I'll do this again tomorrow night, and we'll figure this out here and figure out what they broke when they did the update. So CTG, take care, man. I'll see you later. Everybody else, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you all next stream. So hang tight, and I will see you all next time. Bye.